Hello and welcome back to surviving in a flat world with nothing but a bonus chest. Yes, this is the next 100 days, but before I do get on with it properly, I just wanted to show you a bit of code here. I'm just adding in the ability to get end portal frames in the loot table of the Bastion remnants. Is that how you pronounce it? Basically the black stone brick thing with the piglins in. I'm not 100% really what they're called because I've never really played much of the Nether update, I'm not gonna lie. But yes, a couple of you guys suggested it in the comment section, so thank you very much for that. I think that is a way better idea than just literally crafting them or buying them from trades. So thanks, chat. I actually mean the comment section on YouTube. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. And thank you very much for all this love on this little series, I should say. But yes, we're starting things off with a couple of pillager captain dudes here. These are vindicators. And yes, my horsey actually got stuck in with one of them. So I had to, unfortunately, kill him. But this obviously gave me the bad omen effect. So I decided to take it upon myself. And you know what? We're going to just start ourselves a raid. I'm pretty geared up now. I could probably get away with doing a couple of raids. So yes, I just basically started a raid. Why not? And it became nighttime. I didn't really want to deal with mobs. And it was also raining. So I decided to sleep. And this happened. Now, I've never seen pillagers do this before. But he's like, praise the sun. If you know what that is, let me know in the comment section. You Dark Souls fans out there. But yes, they're praying for the sun or something. I don't know what they were doing. But little did I know that a village is actually destroyed if you don't have a bed in it, which is a bit weird. So I thought I'll take it upon myself to try this again. And yeah, this time I might actually put my purple bed in with these guys. There we go. So we're starting another raid. And hopefully this time it's not just weird like that last time was. But yes, I decided to barricade my little house, you know, the villager home or whatever, with jungle logs just to protect them just in case. But yes, I spotted these over there and I've zoomed this right onto the very last killings. And were we successful? I think we were. So yeah, this just gives me a hero of the village. Is that what it's called? And basically, I can just get trades cheaper. But I didn't really care about that. It's more about all the loot I get. Obviously, I'm getting really geared up now to get ready for the Nether. I haven't actually said anything about what we want to do today. I want to get to the Nether. I want to upgrade my gear. Hopefully get some diamond stuff. That would be quite nice. Or even better. But yes, literally, all I need to do now is organize my chest a little bit. Because it's an absolute mess. And what I'm also going to do is throw away stuff that is no use to me. And I'm just disenchanting things to get leveled back up again. Because obviously, if you remember the previous episode, previous 200 days episode, I actually used up a lot of levels enchanting my gear. So yes, I'm just doing the same sort of thing with the leather stuff and bows and that I'm not really using. And there we go, we're all clean. I need to continue doing my little, you know, farmy bits around that I always do. My pumpkins, my sugarcane, my wheat, things like that. Cocoa beans as well. We can't forget about the cocoa beans. I still don't really know what I'm going to do with all these cocoa beans. But yes, constantly going to these villagers and basically trading with them. And I've just shown you here, the iron golem farm is good, but I don't think it's really working very well. As in, they're only dying by campfires. So I think in the future, I need to lower the lava down. But yes, I keep randomly going here, just doing a bit of AFK sessions, just to try and get myself some more iron. Why not, right? But yes, I got enough iron there that I decided to go ahead and make myself a couple of hoppers here and upgrade my mob farm. So it's a bit more automatic. Rather than me going in, grabbing stuff, and losing stuff from it despawning and stuff. How many times can I get the word stuff in that little sentence? But yes, I just need to basically put 9 hoppers down, automatically fill it into a double chest. Obviously, I could increase the storage in the future if I really need to. But for the sake of this now, I'm only having a double chest. And put my beautiful trapdoors that you know and love. And away it goes. That's it. So the zombies and all that will just fall to full damage and they will die, basically. So that's what I'm trying to say. They'll die to full damage. I also noticed in the comment section, I will put your comment on screen right now, that somebody said about you could actually trade your cocoa beans and dyes and stuff with a shepherd. Now, I've never used a shepherd before. I've only used librarians and things like that. But no, yes, thank you very much for that. And I ended up getting this guy to only give me or sell, well, he only wants lime dye, basically. So this brought to my attention that I need to sort something out about my cactus farm, I think. So yes, I decided to level this guy up as well. And then it unlocked orange dye again. Red and yellow. It's not that difficult. I spotted in the distance that there was a wandering trader. He was selling sand. I bought it. And he also was selling a slime ball. So I bought some of them as well. But yes, what I'm going to do now is have a think here. What can I do about my cactus farm to make it better? Now, I've obviously got iron now, so I can obviously feed in a hopper, but look what the problem is. This is a big problem with this flat world. There's bedrock there. I can't break bedrock. Yeah, I think this calls for a redesign. Because, yeah, I didn't design that I wasn't thinking about hoppers, was I? So, yeah, let's get back to the drawing board. So, I decided to clear this whole cactus farmy kind of thing out, and what I'm actually done is raised it up a level, so obviously I can put a hopper into it now. And what I'm going to show you here now is if I dig down here, I can literally dig a tunnel straight this way, and this is going to be where I get my drops basically from the cactus. So I decided to smash all this down and raise it up another block, so it's 2 blocks higher than it was previously. And then I can also put in my hoppers then. But yes, I was just showing you that clip there, just so any of you little glass freaks out there, I don't know if you exist, but I didn't break any glass. I used my Silk Touch shovel. Not really the tool required, but it's got Silk Touch, so it works. But yes, I'm just gathering up some more resources so I can actually build this thing. I've set this up so you can see, and if I turn around, obviously, I can collect my stuff. So yeah. That is pretty much it, and what we're going to do is speed this up a little bit. And this is the final couple of cactus I need to put in. Boom. That is it, guys. So I've done it up to 3 levels now, and it's so much more tall. Oh, no, there was one more. Okay. So, yes, it's 3 levels tall now, which is pretty cool. So I decided to go and check out how this is actually working now, and it seems to be working a lot better. Now, I can notice as well that I'm actually collecting all the drops now, which is really good. So I managed to get myself another hopper, and I'm just going to place this here, so this will automatically fill up now, which is really nice. And hopefully this thing will generate me some more cactus. So remember, I need lime dye, which is green dye when you cook a cactus, mixed with bone meal or white dye. And you can get 2 lime dyes out of that, which is pretty cool. Again, just doing my farmy bits as I always will. Getting kelp, because I need it. I need cobblestone constantly as well. But yes, this cobblestone generator is special. Look how fast this thing is. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. I wanted to show you that. But yes, constantly trading with these guys, leveling them up, getting emeralds, leveling up, the toolsmiths I got here, the weaponsmith and things like that. I just got to constantly keep doing that on my day-to-day basis, just so that I level these guys up and unlock those diamond, you know, gear I need. But yes, now I'm going to just sit here and do a bit of AFKing for about an hour or so, just to get a load of iron, because my next project requires quite a bit of iron. And why not, right? We could all do with a lot of iron in our lives on Minecraft. It's used in a ton of recipes. But yes, this is what happens when you stand here for about an hour. You get a wandering trader. You get a pig in your boat with your horse. And you also get a load of zombies. So I could probably turn that into a drown farm potentially. Maybe. I'm thinking maybe. I could turn this into a drown farm, I think. I would say. But yes, these guys are attracted there because obviously there is villages above. All the 10 Fletchers I got up there. But yes, the big one. How much did we get after about an hour? It's not amazing, but it's enough for me. If I was on a server and I was selling iron, this would be absolutely terrible. I mean, after about an hour waiting, that's not great. I don't know if that's normal rates or not, but I could easily improve this by adding more villagers, I believe. I think that increases your chances. But yes, I decide to go back to my base after getting all that iron, upgrade and fix some tools because I've obviously got some iron now. And obviously, I need to burn some of the iron. Oh no, this really hurts my soul and my heart. But I wanted to find out what things this guy was actually going to sell. Now, he also sold the most useful tool in the game, the diamond hoe. I mean, the second most useful. Obviously, the first is the Netherite hoe. So now I'm going to go ahead and attempt to make my first ever pumpkin farm. I've never ever made one of these, believe it or not. I've always cut down my pumpkins manually or bought them. Yes. So I'm literally standing here thinking, how can I make this work? Now, I know pumpkins grow on whatever side you leave. So obviously a piston needs to be like this, right? So I set this up with redstone. I give it a go and I place a block there to block update it. And I've made a clock. That was not supposed to happen. So I decided to break that contraption. And I thought, I'll make myself a redstone torch. Get a redstone torch in the mix. And try this. See if this works. No results whatsoever. And then I started to look into the pumpkin a bit more. And it's maybe not the pumpkin it's looking at. It's maybe the vine. So, yeah. So I decided to go and put my bed back and have a bit of break from that because it was kind of frustrating me a little bit. And I decided to make myself a blast furnace because I remembered that's how you get the armorer villager, right? So I decided to place this thing down and I'll put it next to the loom just because I wanted to kind of keep it symmetrical. But yes, I managed to get myself an armorer look, which is pretty cool. So what I can do now is try and level this guy up and see what gear he will give me in the future. Again, they normally sell, the last stuff is normally diamond, and this is probably one of the only ways I can actually get diamond gear on a flat world at least, without going to the Nether and finding a fortress and, you know, trying to get myself some diamonds. I also decided to make myself a cartography table as well. This was solely to just get a trade for paper. I don't really want any maps. Obviously, the Ocean Monument and the Woodland Mansion do not spawn on a flat world. So I was only interested in trading for paper. But yes, the villages are a bit annoying, as you probably all know. And I don't know why. He wanted to be a Fletcher, this guy. So I had to break his fletching table, and there we go. He changed to a standard brown coat villager. And now all I need to do is place down the cartography table if that stupid idiot didn't get in the way. You're not really an idiot. There we go. And he should change. There we go. So now I can trade with this paper for emeralds, basically, which is really, really nice. So after all of that, I had a big think, and I thought, I told you in the last couple of clips, I think it's something to do with the vine. So this is what I started to figure out. Because I was trying to, like, work out how could you physically push. I don't know. I just thought about this. I was like, this just doesn't make sense to me. So yes, I'm literally standing here, as you could see, thinking maybe I could put 2 pistons there, because the pumpkin can either go either side, right? So that's okay. That means I can do leave a 2 gap, basically. That's what I was thinking in my head. So I went for this design. I don't know if this is normal design. Like I say, I don't really watch tutorials. I'm just making this up as I go. And yeah, I think all in all, I think this is gonna work in my head or whatever. So it's unfortunately raining. It's becoming nighttime yet again, as it always does on here. And yeah, I decided to place down a bucket of water, but I know this will only travel about 7 or 8 blocks or whatever it is. And I need to break that one for it to continue on another 7 or 8 block stream. And again, I need to break that one again and continue this on again. But then I realized again, this is a flat world, Dan. And yeah, you can actually put hoppers on Bedrock. At least you can break Bedrock, as I learned earlier. So hashtag redesign. And yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to make this thing quite tiny. I'm going to have to keep it to 7 blocks. Obviously, that's what my water travels at. So I decided to strip it all down. And this is all we're going to be stuck with. It's basically 4 pumpkins can grow, well, 4 pumpkin stems or whatever. And yeah, you know, it's all right. It's good enough for me. It's not an industrial pumpkin farm. But at least now I can actually put my hopper there and set up a automatic collection system. But yes, I thought I would rather show you all these clips like me working things out rather than me just instantly has a pumpkin farm. How did he make that? Where did he get that idea from? I thought this was a better way to show you how some of my farms are made. But yes, I'm underground now, as you can see. And obviously, I've set up a double chest. I've got myself a crafting table and I put a torch there just for security. But all I need to do now is put a hopper on the top of that, and away we go. So the pumpkins, when they break, they should automatically go into that chest then. Then I thought, can I expand this pumpkin farm? That's my other thought. And I'm pretty sure I could. So I decided to put some water here just to waterlog this little farmland here. Like the others are. Obviously, those 3 will be because of that other water flowing. But obviously, it only goes in a certain radius. So I decided to do every layer, do exactly what I'm doing now. So I put water on next to that piston, as you can see. Put a load of dirt. And then rinse and repeat, basically. I just put dirt, observers, pistons, pumpkins, redstone. Bit of water. That's all I keep doing. And that is pretty much my little pumpkin farm. It's only 2 layers like deep or tall, I should say, but it should do the trick. So we'll just chuck some pumpkin seeds to do a bit of a test here. They go down the stream and yeah, they go straight into the hopper, which is really, really cool. So that saves me running around and chopping pumpkins all the time. And I will just go and check this quickly. Here we go. So we got some pumpkins in there and we got pumpkin seeds that I just threw in there. Again, constantly, I'm over here with these villager dudes. I gotta keep leveling them up. I gotta keep getting stuff. But anyway, I decided to write in my diary. The Nether isn't really too scary. It is. I'm just prepping myself for it. I really like to get some good gear before I go on the big hunt. Watch out, piglins. And then I tried to make a piglin. So basically what I'm saying here is I'm trying to get prepared to go to the Nether. That is my big plan. So next up, I'm going to go ahead and make myself an improved cobblestone generator. But I was just reminding myself how many blocks a player can reach. Now, I wasn't aware. I thought it was 6, but it's actually 5. But I was just doing some testing before I actually made this. Again, this is not anybody's design. I don't know anything about how to make one of these really well. I just thought this would work, and this is what I came up with. And you can tell I'm not copying anyone, because Accidents happen, guys. Yeah, I made some obsidian. What a noob. So I pretty much accomplished what I wanted to do, and that is basically make a cobblestone generator that can produce me more cobble in a line, if that makes any sense. But it also collects it automatically. Because I've got iron now pretty much on tap, thanks to the iron golem spawning in, I can easily just break cobblestone and it should just go into the hoppers and feed it all the way to me. That's the idea. So yeah, all I need to do now is get some more lava, basically. And this should be good to rock. But I noticed another trader has spawned in, which was selling some red sand and a couple of buckets of tropical fish. Yes, I bought more fish. Because I'm an idiot. And yes, I went in the Nether as well. There was a spider in there. No idea why. But first thing I wanted to do, as I got some empty buckets on me, is get rid of this horrendous amount of lava that is everywhere. It's so unsafe. And I managed to find it. It was up 84 blocks tall, which is pretty tall in my eyes, especially for a lava to spawn, considering the Nether is only so many blocks high. I can't remember how many, 100 and something, is it 128? I did some sniping, obviously killing those smelly gas that we all know and love, and yes, I managed to get rid of all of that lava, which is quite cool, because I didn't really fancy doing a bit of dodging around lava all the time. And not only that, that spider was in there, wasn't he? So imagine if something nice went in there, like a chicken, he would have burnt up, right? But yes, I decided to run down here to the lava lake, and this is where I grabbed the rest of the lava for my cobblestone generator. I only needed 3 more buckets, and that should be good to go. Right, so let's put these in. So we got 4 buckets like I just took, and boom. Now, I was praying and hoping that this worked. I don't really know if it was going to, and boom. There we go. That is Dan's improved cobblestone generator. Very simple little build. I decided to put a piece of glass here by accident. I wasn't supposed to do that. Okay, it was an accident. But yes, I wanted to make some slabs just to cover it up. So obviously pigs and cows and sheep and zombies and stuff don't randomly get caught in here. But I also took some blackstone, and I was checking to see if blackstone worked for an observer recipe. Because I know some cobblestone recipes do, but yeah, we shall see. But yes, I made that up like that, as you can see. I put the glass there just so you could see the actual cobblestone if it was being generated. I thought that was quite a nice little touch. But yes, now if I break that, it will just go automatically into that chest. And this means I can destroy the OG cobblestone generator and get myself a free bucket of lava, right? You did us proud, OG cobblestone generator. You did us proud. But yes, to prove my point here, I wanted to check this out properly. No, is the answer. I had quite a bit of blackstone left over, so I was wondering if I can actually make observers, but, you know, mining cobblestone is a bit boring. But yes, this is all for my pumpkin farm. Now, I decided to up the game a bit and not go for just 2 layers. I wanted to go a bit bigger than that because I knew I could. I've got enough iron, and there we go. We just heard it in action. Definitely is working. Dan's a genius in his head. He's definitely not, because this is probably how everyone does the pumpkin farms, but I don't know. I don't really watch Minecraft farms. I make add-ons and play maps and stuff. But yes, another Wonder Trader spawned in. This guy was selling sand, something I really wanted, and melon seeds. Now, I never had any melon seeds yet, or at least I don't think I did, because I don't have them anywhere. So this is a new thing for me to farm, which is quite nice. And not only that, my villager wants melon blocks, so I can actually sell these as well. But yes, the sand is super important because that means I can make my cactus farm bigger at some point. But yes, I decided to rip out 2 of these pumpkins, and I'm going to literally just swap them out for melons. and let these grow. And hopefully, when one of them grows, I can just literally get my Silk Touch shovel or pickaxe that I've got and, you know, take them. I decided to grow some jungle, you know, saplings or whatever, jungle trees, just to get a load of wood because I haven't got a lot left. I've been burning through it recently, and I need, you know, wood for pistons and stuff. I spotted this creeper amongst all my sugarcane, and I thought that was quite a nice little thing because it's quite camouflaged. But yes, a pumpkin farm's coming on. It's working. It's not amazing, but it's working. It could be better. But yes, so I decided as I've got a bit more resources now, I could start improving this a bit more. A zombie was in my infinite water source that I was using. Managed to one-shot him. Oh, God. Pro skills there, Dan. But yes, it's about 4 layers now, I think. And I thought I would show you this as well. This is where I've been getting all my dirt. We won't tell anyone who owns the flat world, that's me, that I'm digging underneath the world. For my dirt. But yes, just continuing on. I'm not really doing anything different here, but it's a long process because obviously I need redstone, I need wood, I need iron, and I need loads of quartz and things like that. But yes, my pumpkin grew. That's not a pumpkin, Dan. That's a melon. I'm so used to seeing pumpkins, guys. I was so hyped to see a melon. And I also thought you could craft it in your inventory and make it into 9 melon slices. Maybe that's just a Java thing, or is that a modded Java thing? I can't quite remember. But either way, I got myself a melon, which is awesome. So that one melon will begin the future of melons. But yes, I need more dirt to finish this pumpkin farm off. So once I finished gathering up my dirt, I decided to go to sleep because it's like become nighttime. And I thought, oh, I've gathered up a few pumpkins on me. Let's go and trade with my farmer, right? And this happened, guys. I've never seen this happen before. Have you seen this happen before? Let me know in the comment section. This trader does not want this. Why? What is going on? He doesn't like pumpkins anymore. There was a zombie outside, so I thought maybe it's something to do with the zombie. So I decided to kill the zombie, thinking maybe he was scared of him out the window. No, nothing happened. I don't know what's happened there, so if you know what's happened, can you let me know in the comment section? But yes, we're pretty much almost there with the pumpkin farm. I think this is maybe the 6th layer or maybe the 5th layer. But yes, again, I am running out of resources. So what I'm going to do is take a bit of a break from it. But I think that is 6 layers tall. I'm not too sure. So I decide I need to go and have a bit of a break, have something to eat in real life. And I decide to wait at the iron farm, obviously, to get more iron. But this trader still will not accept my pumpkins. I don't know what I've done with my pumpkins, but you can see he was holding the actual emerald then. He still doesn't want it. And I tried throwing at him. I don't know why. Stupid villager. These guys are annoying. So I actually thought maybe... Is this something to do with when the piston breaks the pumpkin? Is it not registering that it's the same block or something? I don't really know. You know, obviously I do quite a bit of coding on this game and stuff, so it might have changed its data value. So I decided to break them by my hand, or with an axe I should say, and try trading this, and look what happened, guys. So I genuinely pretty much made a pumpkin farm. It doesn't do anything. Oh god, is that normal? Has anybody else experienced that? I don't really know. But anyway, guys, I pretty much finished the pumpkin farm. It was quite a long, lengthy process. Obviously, I needed iron, I needed redstone, etc., as you know. But yes, I decided to cook up a bit of glass that I've been getting from the Wandering Trader. There was about 4 that spawned in total. That's how long this thing took me to do. But yes, I need to put some torches up here as well, just so that no nasty mobs spawn. But yet again, it's nighttime, so I better go to sleep in a minute. But I've got a couple of pieces of glass left over, so I decide to actually have a look in there and think, oh, it's a bit dark maybe. I might need to put some in there. So, like I say, as I had a couple of pieces of glass left, I could afford to break a couple pieces to put some torches in, basically. So that's what I did. But yes, that is my pumpkin farm pretty much completed. It's not super efficient. It's 7 times 4. But yes, as you remember earlier on, a wandering trader spawned in with a load of sand. So I took it upon myself to increase this. Obviously, we got that shepherd, shepherd villager now that wants lime dye. So the more cactus I can get, the better, really, so I can get more emeralds. So I decided to not speed this up or anything. I've decided to just cut this kind of clips up a bit. Just me building it again. You've already seen me build it once, so I'm just kind of extending this, that's all. But don't tell anyone, but that's a birch sign. Don't go OCD on me, please. They're really, seriously, they are birch signs. I swear. I didn't have any more birch on me, so I decided to just use jungle because I'm lazy. But yes, we added 2 more layers, basically. With the amount of sand I got, and obviously I cooked up some sand and changed it to glass for the actual pumpkin farm. But yes, I just need to go around now and fill in this, so if those cactus do pop off, they don't actually, land on the edge, so it's too high. And that is pretty much it. So that is up to 5 layers now, I think it is. And we need to get out of here, fill this in, and what we could do is go in here, grab the glass, because I need to actually finish it off a bit. I need to just make it so we can actually see through this. Now, I've put a bit of a water stream here, that's right. Go down here and break this one and change that one as well. And there we go. That should get fallen in there, which is nice with the hopper. And as we're at it, we may as well go in here, go in the chest, and grab some cactus and start cooking this up, I think. There we go. Come on, Dan. There we go. I knew I did it because I remember doing it. There we go. Perfect. So we start cooking it up. Obviously, that also gives me XP as well, which is quite nice. So yeah, improved carrot farm. It's because I was eating a golden carrot. Improved cactus farm, sorry. And we've also got a pumpkin farm nailed. Right, what's next then? And obviously we improved the cobblestone generator as well. So I decided to start making some more observers here, because obviously I need to get myself some lime dye. Now there's another thing that can give you lime dye, which I've got right in front of me. Sea pickles. If you cook a sea pickle in the furnace, it gives you lime dye. So I decided to make a bit of a hopper clock here. Not a hopper clock, it's a observer clock, sorry. And yes, if you didn't know this as well, you can also keep coral alive by just putting a glass block above it, which is quite strange. But yes, you can see if you bone meal, if you bone meal sea pickles on top of a living piece of coral, you get loads. So you could pretty much cheat the system here with these kind of like clock things that I like using. I love using the observer clock. This is the thing I use permanently on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. But yes, I got like 2 stacks of pickles and a bit more just from like a few seconds worth of punching. This is nuts when you start thinking about it. I've only got these sea pickles from the Wandering Trader, and look how many more I've got. Everything that guy sells is like renewable, I swear. But yes, if you cook this up, you can see you get lime dye. So this is another way for me to get more emeralds. So mix that with cactus. I got myself a lime dye machine, if that makes sense. So I decided to put a double chest in with the little villagers and just literally fill it up with dyes, because this guy is good, but he's quite pricey. Also, I started to look into a bit more of these toolsmith, because I really wanted to get my hands on that shovel. So I started trading the diamond hose, basically, because they were the cheapest thing, and they leveled them up quite a lot. So yes, I ended up getting myself quite a few diamond hose in the end. And I started looking at this guy, and I was like, oh yes, he's got orange dye as well, hasn't he? Maybe I need to make another kind of farm here. So what I'm going to do is remove these pickles, take the water out, and I'm going to put a piece of dirt there. And as you can see, I've got myself a rose bush on me. Uh-oh, you know what's coming now. And look, watch, this is what I was explaining earlier. If you break that, you'll see those 2 will die, but the one adjacent to it won't. That is because I've got a piece of glass on top of it. So I need to make sure I never remove that piece of glass or those other pieces. But yes, if you just do that, you basically get infinite rose bushes. Obviously, I got a skeleton farm pretty much. And yeah, so that's the red dye out of the way. Now, how do I get the yellow dye? Now, I made this little contraption here as well. And I thought, yeah, I could just literally bone meal these, because you can on Bedrock Edition, and they spread. But it wasn't working for some unknown reason. But luckily, I used a Silk Touch shovel, which obviously picked up all the grass blocks. And yeah, little did I know that this only works if they are on grass blocks, sorry. So if they're adjacent to it, they'll bone meal and they'll go next to it. So if you were really clever, you could really control that as well. But yes, what I end up doing is basically filling this whole thing up with dandelions as such. And there'll be a few poppies because there will be, look, when you bone meal it. And literally what I need to do is break the gravel. And because it's water, it will push all of the flowers to the very last block, which I put a piece of gravel. And there we go. And I put that piece of gravel there so no flowers actually grew on it. So then I end up getting myself 2 stacks. That was from 3 times doing that, by the way, guys. I got 2 stacks of dandelions and a few poppies from that, which is quite nuts. So yeah, obviously if I combine red and yellow, it gives me orange dye. And that is exactly what the shepherd wanted. So again, more emeralds for me. Woohoo! I'm rich. But yeah, I've got all these different coloured dyes now. So after a couple more days have gone past or whatever, or by, so after a couple more days have gone past, I end up trading up with this toolsmith and we get him leveled up and I can actually get myself a diamond shovel with Unbreaking 3 on it, guys. That is pretty good if you ask me. I know it's not efficiency, I know it's not anything like that, mending, but to get Unbreaking 3 is pretty decent because that is a very good enchantment to have. I thought that I never had the emeralds on me because I'm so excited. But yes, my first enchanted piece of diamond gear, guys. Whoop, whoop. Oh, so happy about that. Diamonds in my hands. Oh, beautiful. So yeah, I decided to start breaking a couple of these pumpkins. And eventually, I will just strip all that to melons. But yes, another wandering trader spawn out. He's got slime balls. I will take them. And a couple more tropical fish. Again, I will take them as well. But yes, you can see I've started already this process. And I'm using a Silk Touch pickaxe here just to grab the melon blocks. And I decided to get myself some diamond leggings, guys. Yes, as you know, I've been leveling these guys up off camera. I can't keep every bit of footage because this video will be so long otherwise. But yes, look at that. We've got a diamond chest plate and diamond leggings now. I ended up trading lava buckets with him. So I thought that was quite a cheap deal. And again, another wandering trader spawned in. I bought all your sand, buddy. And I said goodbye to you and your friends. Next, we get ourselves a diamond pickaxe from this toolsmith. Now, unfortunately, it's only got efficiency 1. But that's not too bad. I could easily buy another one of them and get another level up, right? So there we go. We got diamond stuff now. So now I'm thinking of writing something in the book here. Basically, I reckon I'm pretty much ready to take on the Nether. Yes. So I decide to gather up a lot of resources, as in cobblestone, buckets, a couple of totem undyings, not just the 1, 2, just in case. And we are going to go and find ourselves something good. So I decided to put a timer on this as well to just keep an eye on time for me to count days. I'm counting about 12 minutes was a day because most of the nights I don't really stay awake. I always was going to bed. So yeah, I reckon 12 minutes was pretty much a day for me. But yes, you are going to notice I am just going to cut all this up quite a lot because I'm literally running around, gathering gravel, gathering nether quartz, checking out, marking down coordinates and things, killing the stupid gas that we all love. Yeah. Not me, I don't really like them. But yes, I found a warped forest as well, which is pretty cool. So that's how I can get my easy ender pearls, and it's really close to spawn, really. I managed to take a couple of endermen out as well and grab myself a couple of pearls as well, which is quite nice. So that was always good. Ouch. And then I realized I needed to get myself some gold in the end. because unfortunately, I think it was my golden boots were busted or something. Yeah, I had to take them off and swap them for my iron ones that I brought. But then I decided to ditch my iron helmet, because obviously the boots are better than that, and replace it with a gold helmet, so the piglins will not attack me anymore. So yeah, that was all that really. So now I continued on a bit more of my search, and I am marking off everywhere I go with torches and this like warped vine thing, because it's very blue. And not only that, those warp vines are very handy. But yes, I was doing a scary thing there of bridging across the Nether. And I did hear a gas, and I really jumped like 10 feet out my chair. You know, I was like, oh my god, don't shoot me now, please. Oh god, I haven't got any fire resistance potions or anything, man. All I've got is this totem on me. But yes, I found another crimson forest. Obviously, there's one at spawn. But look at my coordinates. I'm like 500 blocks away. And that was my idea, to go 500 either way until I found something. Because normally there'll be something. But look what I found. After 36 minutes odd of me just searching around, I found one. A Bastion remnant. I was so hyped for this, guys. I was ready to find some loot. I.e. Netherite, gear, gold blocks, pig step. Because I want to get pig step. I need to make myself a cheat box and get pig step, because I have to do that. I was so hyped, as you can see, but I really wanted to check out the chest loot, because that is how I'm going to get to kill the Ender Dragon, right? Ooh, exciting times. So yeah, let's go in there. I do mark it off though, just before I do go in there, just in case I somehow forget it was there. I thought it was a good idea, really, but I can write all these things in my book later. But yeah, luckily, these guys are kind of spawned in a Soul Sand Valley, so they're really slow and dumb. So honestly, I've cut all this up quite a lot. Literally, all I did was run around for loot. There was hardly any piglins in there. I only found myself that chest you just saw and these chests. This chest was pretty decent, though. The other one was terrible at the start. It had 6 pieces of obsidian in it, which I quite like, because obviously the only way for me to get obsidian is by trading with that villager, or I can make it, which is quite pricey and tedious. So to get some free obsidian is quite nice. But it's always good when you're in these Bastion remnants is just to look for those little like pig snout blocks, because whenever you dig behind them and around them, you can find gold blocks as well. So yeah, I decided to light myself a Nether portal, and I just wanted to see how far this is going to take me out. But I really wanted to see if there was anything. You know, I don't know. I don't know why I did this. I just randomly thought, I'm going to make a Nether portal, and I'm going to go in it and see what it looks like in there. And it's just a flat world. Totally what I expected. So I decided to break this thing, and then it just sprung my mind like, hang on a minute, I could probably get infinite obsidian this way. And behold, the infinite obsidian technique. This portal is the new one I just came through, and that other one over there in the distance is my old one that I went through. So I did this quite a few times. It ended up being like a couple of days, because obviously mining obsidian takes forever. But yes, as you can see, I got 53 in the end. Not too bad. And I think I'm pretty much done with the Bastion remnants. Unfortunately, I didn't get lucky, and I didn't get anything crazy apart from a load of gold, which is going to come in use later, hopefully. But yes, I managed to get myself out of there. That was very fun, as you can imagine. You know, I wasn't too far. I was only 500 blocks away. So, but yeah, I put all my loot away. We did get super lucky. Look, we've almost got 3 stacks of gold ingots, which is nuts. You remember at the start, I was literally killing drown to get gold. Now, oh, it's like a different thing. Yes, I get some more villagers. I make some more beds, so they do some breeding, and I decide to go for a few librarians so I can get myself some enchanted books. I decide to grow this thing to do a bit of a reference to Jack and the Beanstalk. No, it's not really. It's for me later. You understand why I did that. But I was just testing around and playing with this stuff. I love the warp vine. It's one of my favorite things ever. I decided to do a bit of bartering, and whilst I was doing the bartering, I decided to place down all the gravel and change this into flint for something I need later. But not only that, I needed flint to actually upgrade my weaponsmith and my toolsmith, because that's one of their trades. There's quite a lot of flint. So I was hoping that the piglins would give me loads of gravel, which they did. And yeah, we didn't really get too much stuff from them. I noticed there was a pillager patrol, a very small one, just 2 guys. And yeah, I lured them to me. And I managed to actually trap the captain in a boat. So I can set off a raid later on. He shouldn't despawn in that boat because that's normally how things work, right? I put some vines, as you can see, around. And I decided to take all of this sand I've got. And now we're going to do something else. And I really wanted to... I don't know. I really wanted to kind of get away from doing the normal things for a while. Oh, he's disappeared. Yes, the pillager, the pillager captain disappeared. I have no idea why. But yes, I wanted to break the norm here. And I thought I would go out to the Nether, dig as low as I can, really. About Y14 or something like that. And we're going to do some exploding to try and find ourselves some ancient debris, right? Obviously, I got a diamond pickaxe. This diamond pickaxe can break it. Woohoo! We actually got one off the first go. Well, it's actually the second, but when you edit, you can do it the first go, right? But yes, I was over the moon. Right. So I've got quite a bit of TNT, as you can see. And not only that, obviously, gravel. But you've got to make sure when you are doing this, guys, be careful and also dig around the gravel. But yes, how much did I get in the end? I got 8. Not too bad. It was 22 pieces of TNT I had. To get 8 is not too bad. So that means I can upgrade 2 pieces of diamond gear I've got. And also, I've got myself a diamond axe and a diamond sword. If you didn't see that, obviously I just traded with the trader. I'm not 100% sure if I did show you that or not. Dan's forgetting, he's getting old. But yes, we got Netherite gear, guys, which is huge. So I've got Netherite leggings and Netherite chestplate, and I decide now that I'm gonna have a go at making myself a gold farm. The last time I made one of these, it lagged my Xbox a lot. I'm talking about Xbox Legacy Edition. So yeah, I don't think observers were on that, and I've never really made one with observers, and I know the observers are way quicker at ticking and stuff. So as you can see, I'm doing a lot of different testing here. Again, I wish maybe I should have looked at some tutorials because I spent quite a long time just messing around with this. But honestly, when you're in a flat world, you just forget everything exists. You just, I don't know, you just find everything so valuable. It's like, whoa, I really want to make this. I don't know, I just want to do it. And yeah, I think I've pretty much nailed it, look, as you can see, which is pretty cool. So I wanted to basically make myself a piglin farm, a zombified piglin. Is that what they're called now? And I decided to actually go ahead and build this thing above my villager hall because I am always there. You know, it's always ticking. It's an area where Dan always is. I used all the netherrack I got from obviously blowing up the netherrack in the nether to get the ancient debris. And yeah, basically, I'm just building this, again, no tutorial. I'm just building it off my brain. I'm just using the same sort of mechanic I used for the iron farm, basically. But look at this. This looks so cool. It was like a satisfying moment, which I totally didn't want to happen, really. But, oh well, it happened. Water touched my weeping vines and... not the weeping, warp, sorry. They just broke. But yes, I'm just going around and doing all the water as I always do, and that is pretty much that. So right from the center, obviously there's going to be a chute that goes down to push the piglins down so they take full damage and I can one hit them. I've done it about 20 blocks high. I'm pretty sure a piglin has like 24 health or something. But yes, I need to just make massive nether portals basically. And the way this whole mechanic works, from what I know from playing on truly Bedrock, I know that a couple of guys made a big gold farm and it used to lag the server. Now, the reason it used to lag the server is because this thing needs to go on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. Now, basically, the way it works is a zombified piglin will go... every single tile block, I think, counts as a tick area for one of these to fall through or something. It's something like that. So the bigger you have it, the more chance you got. So if it goes on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, you're bound to get more. That's just logical, makes sense kind of material, if you know what I mean. So I didn't go as big as I could go. I don't know what the exact size is. But then I realized something's not quite right here. And it never has been right from the start. I remembered you're supposed to use lava, not water, you idiot. Because water runs away quicker, right? Whereas lava doesn't. So you can actually turn this thing on and off. So it's all about timing. So yeah, I decided to change the speeds there a little bit. It's almost there. It's not quite. As you can see, I'm a bit rusty. So I decided to make this thing. Now, you guys have probably not seen one of these clocks for many, many years. Now, I'm definitely showing my Minecraft age here. This is a really old school clock. I can't even remember what it's called. But I know it works, and it's not amazing, but it's slow enough for me. Until I've got a few more resources and I can actually build something better, this is going to do the trick now. As you can see, it's slow enough, the lava gets disappeared, and the flint and steel in the other dispenser will instantly light the portal. And that is pretty much it, guys. So this thing, as you can see, is definitely working. And then I decide to up the game here and make myself a double chest, get myself a hopper, and make tons of flint and steel, and literally fill this thing up with it all. And look at this mess. This did take me quite a long time to do, but I'm hell of a happy I did it, because not only does it give you gold, it gives you rotten flesh, which I can trade for emeralds with the cleric I got downstairs, and also it gives me XP, a lot of it, which is pretty cool. But you also get swords as well, and I ended up using quite a few swords to melt down obviously into gold, but some of the more rarer enchantments, I was combining them all together and making a looting sword. That's what I was doing. So I made a couple of looting free swords with all these weird enchantments on them. Pretty decent swords, to be fair, but they were only for me getting more drops from those zombified piglins. That was all it was for, really. So next up, I decided to go back to the Nether because I made myself 32 pieces of TNT. Yes, obviously building that zombified piglin farm thingy, the gold farm, a lot of wandering traders spawned in, so I managed to grab myself a load more sand. And I got loads of gunpowder, so I decided to go in here and let's try and upgrade my other diamond gear I've got, right? Because I can! I've got gold and I've got loads of netherite. Wow, netherite scrap now. Yes, I ended up getting 17 in total. Wow, 15 plus the 2 that was left over from last time. Yeah, pretty good to be fair. And we're going to upgrade some tools. What do you reckon I'm going to upgrade? I'm going to upgrade the axe, for sure, the sword, and a diamond pickaxe, which was efficiency 2, because that means I bought 2 of them. But yes, look at this, guys. I'm getting pretty kitted out now to get back in the Nether, I would say, right? And that is exactly what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to head in the Nether to try and find myself a stronghold or anything else which I can find, basically. So here we go. And yes, again, I've put another timer just again so you can see and I could tell how long I was in here. But I stupidly came in here without any blocks. So I had to cut down a couple of these crimson trees and away we go. Now, I wanted to show you this clip because I honestly thought I was dead and I couldn't believe it. How did I survive that? I think it's because I had iron boots that had feather falling 2 on. Other than that, I can't tell you how I survived that. But yes, I genuinely jumped out of my chair again there. So I had quite a few jump scares on this this little 100 days, I should say. But yes, we're literally digging across to try and find some sort of area where I could walk, because I ended up finding quite a lot of lava lakes in the end. But I stumbled across this crimson forest. Now, if you remember last time, we were at minus 500. This time we're at like 150 odd. And I basically had enough. It was getting late and, you know, I've almost hit the 100 days here. And I found another Bastion remnants. And I genuinely couldn't believe it. And I was thinking in my head, is this the same one? Because it was in a Soul Sand Valley. But then I realized it wasn't. And yeah, I think I'm going to stop talking right now because you need to just watch this. Can you believe it, guys? I almost died then. If I didn't have that totem, I would have been dead. Genuinely. This is the most scariest place, isn't it? The Nether. I got absolutely ambushed and somehow I got away with it. But yes, we managed to find this, as you saw. And yes, I got some loot up here, which is quite nice. So I ended up killing this little piglin as well. That is the most scariest thing that happened ever on here. But look what I got, guys. I got pig step. I couldn't believe it. More obsidian and more gold, which is always lovely. But unfortunately, we didn't get ourselves any end portal frames. Also, I got myself my first piece of nether wart. I'm going to consider that as I got it now. Because if you remember, it was in the bonus chest. But yes, I opened another chest there and I didn't get another end portal frame. So I'm writing down here that basically I'm thinking that the end portal frames are too rare. And I'm actually considering, you know, maybe they are too rare. And, you know, this is the second Bastion remnants now. And I've opened, what, about 8 chests in total or something like that now. And I haven't found a single end portal frame. Did I mess the code up? I don't think I did. Did I make it too rare, maybe? I think I might have. But anyway, whatever. We're going to continue on. We're going to have a hunt around and see if we can find any more loot here. Oh, there's a chest there. Okay, cool. And what is in it? Oh, we got one, guys. How weird is that? I was literally just saying that there wasn't any. I swear I didn't know that chest was there. I just opened it and there's one in there. So I think it's fine. I'm not going to change it. And by the way, if you do want to play this yourself, I will have a link for this in the description of videos. It always has been. And it'll be updated with the end portal frames, okay? But yes, more gold blocks, look. Beautiful. And I decided to get back now. I've pretty much been there and got everything. And I found myself some more ancient debris, which I can use maybe in the future to repair my gear or to upgrade some more diamond gear. I don't know. But yes, we managed to get out of there after 42 minutes odd, nearly. We actually get through it. But yes, I'm going to put the end portal frame right in my house. And I think what we're going to do is make the end portal frame in my house. Because I'm an absolute idiot. This is where we're going to jump through to fight the Ender Dragon. How mad am I? But yes, break this one. And obviously I need to, when I place the end portal eyes, the eyes of Ender, sorry, I need to make sure I place them from the center. And we need to make sure we dig a hole here as well. But anyway, guys, I'm DanRobzProbz. Thank you very much for watching. And I shall catch you in the next one. Bye!